She really is a trailblazer, and she's shy about taking credit for her work. But what she's building in Detroit is amazing. Tonight, how she's helping create a safe haven for thousands of animals by using her 30-year-old passion. Thousands of happy adoptions will happen in this future facility for the Detroit Animal Care and Control Building. It'll be filled with love when it opens in a year and a half, but there's a lot of love already going into the creation. Meet the architect who's making it happen.
It just warms my heart that some of these animals are at risk, and so we want to bring them in and find happy families for their forever home. It's a warm story to be able to do an animal control center.
A warm story that got its roots in a lot of history in the city. Beverly Hannah Jones, a native Detroiter, dreamed of becoming an architect.
There's not a long line of African-American black female architects that are involved in the city, so it's really an honor to have the opportunity to be such an integral part of what's going on.
Being an African-American woman who's done what you've done, that's a tremendous inspiration for a lot of people watching.
It's an interesting fact that there's only 12 African-American female architects with their own companies in the country. So that's quite a fact, a little sad, but it's quite a fact. And I look to always encourage young students to be a part of the architectural world. I'm working really closely with my alma mater, Lawrence Tech, and trying to expose young people to architectural opportunities.
The standout architect has been at it for 3 decades, but it wasn't until about 10 years ago that she joined hands with 2 others to create Hannah Newman Smith. The firm on Woodward Avenue is responsible for many big projects in Detroit. Animal care facilities in Romulus, Dearborn, and Detroit already have the firm's stamp on them. Now the newest $5 million, 30,000 square foot facility will be built at Russell and Ferry. It will double the space of the existing facility.
Designing an animal center is harder than a regular medical facility because you have so many things that come into play. You want to really keep your eye on the impact on the community. You've got families and children coming in to potentially adopt a pet, or bring them there for some reason. So you want to make the environment friendly, but you also want to take good care of the animals.
What is it that you like the most when you see the renderings?
More space for the animals, more welcoming for the community, more opportunities for them to get placed out versus us holding on to them.
Pretty extraordinary woman here, huh?
Yes, definitely.
The new Wayne County Community College addition, another feather in her cap, building up and building back the city she calls home, is truly a labor of love.
It's a great feeling, especially as a native Detroiter and a product of Detroit Public Schools. It's a dream come true to be able to have this kind of impact on the city.
And by the way, she also does a lot of renovations. The Skillman Foundation building in Detroit and the United Way buildings, they needed a refresh, and her firm hopped in and, of course, helped out. But Taryn, think about it. She's one of 12 African-American women in the country that owns her own architecture firm, and she's doing it right here in the city, rebuilding her own city.
And hopefully more will follow her lead, and because her work is amazing. I was just enjoying all of the modern architecture, the designs, clean lines. I just love that personally. So it was fun to watch.
It's beautiful, and she is not done yet. She continues her work, and that animal center will open up in Detroit in about 18 months. Pretty exciting.
Fantastic. Thanks, Drew.